So, welcome at the RSS show.
Yes.
We're here at the Chicken Tonight Pop-Up Club during ADE 2012. We're here with the legendary Terry Hunter.
That would be me.
Welcome, Terry, in Amsterdam.
Thank you. Good to be back, man.
Yeah. Can you please explain the viewers who you are?
I am a DJ, producer from the south side of Chicago. Produced a lot of records in the 90s to present. DJ'd all over the world, continuing doing it. I have a residency in Chicago that I haven't been able and had the time to do it quite some time now, and it's really picked up, called Bang Sundays in Chicago, so it's really successful with
every Sunday.
Every Sunday night in Chicago. It's one of the biggest Sunday nights Chicago's seen in a long time for house music. So it's a great thing, man.
Yeah, cool. What's the name of the club?
The name of the club is The Shrine. Shrine, yes, and they really focused on urban music, you know, with the African twist. It's great for any kind of artist that comes in that want to showcase their talent, DJs, etc. So it's a natural fit.
You play yourself, or you?
Yes, yeah. I'm the resident. I play every week, but I've had guests like Black Coffee, Louis Vega, DJ Spinner, Josh Milan. The list goes on. We had a lot of A-listers come in and play on the night.
That sounds great, man. And so you're from Chicago, born and raised there?
Born and raised Southside Chicago, the home of house music. Don't let nobody else tell you anything different. It started in Chicago.
So you witnessed it from the very beginning?
Well, not from the very beginning, but kind of right after. I was a little kid, but I had family that was into it, and that's how really I got exposed to house music. Was from friends of mine that was older, and my cousin mainly, that he would bring home these tapes that when he used to go out and club as a teenager, and that's what really got me into the music.
And who was the first DJ you admired?
Honestly, Frankie Knuckles. And I mean, you know, a lot of people, I think, throw Frankie's name out and Ron Hardy's name out because they know that they were the two main, like, influential guys in Chicago. But for me, Frankie, and I would have to say Ron Hardy, was the first that kind of pushed me to it. And then there was a lot of local homegrown DJs that were doing their thing, and I was listening to them as well. So, but definitely Frankie, and I would have to say Ron Hardy, played a tremendous part in me getting interested in house music.
And so when did you, when was it that you started DJing? That you did your first gigs in Chicago?
Yeah, well, it was funny. The first thing that intrigued me was when my cousin brought home these tapes, that how he made all of these records sound like one record seamlessly. Like, so I was like, man, how did he do that? And my father was a DJ. He owned a bar in Chicago at the time, but he wasn't a mixer, you know what I mean? He wasn't putting records in and out.
Right.
He would just play records. So it was familiar records that I had always heard from my father playing in the house or even, you know, at that bar, but it was also on this tape that my cousin had from Frankie Knuckles. So I was like, man, how did he do that? And a friend of mine is a great, good friend of the family. His name was Brett Morrison. He was a DJ, and he DJ'd a birthday party for my cousin at my aunt's house. And I just was watching him, didn't move. I was just like, this is it. So my mother asked me, well, what do you want? My birthday was coming up at that time. She said, well, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, a mixer. She got me that mixer. Now, mind you, didn't know I had to have turntables. So we had two old record players that had 78 speed on it. So it was 33, 45, and 78. No pitches.
No pitches.
No pitches at all. So it was the records that you used to put on the stems and you wait for it to turn around and then drop. So me being creative, I cut the little steel post off and had a pencil. So it was about the same size of a pencil. So I cut the pencil in half where the lead was and sat the records on there and was just getting used to the actual feel of cueing a record or what have you. So I would take the plastic out of, I didn't have any slip mats, man. It's funny when I think about it. Then I used to cut out the plastic to make the records to go back and forth. And then I just sit there and I would catch the record and wait for it to catch up and then mix it in and mix it out. So it was it's crazy, man.
Right.
It's crazy. So that's my beginnings of DJing.
And now you're a USB DJ, CD DJ, or Serato?
I use Tractor. Big up Native Instruments. I like Tractor for one, the sound of it. and I'm actually switching, going back to vinyl. Because in my night in Chicago, bang, I play on turntables, 3 turntables. I don't use CDJs. But it seems when I travel abroad, it's a little bit harder to navigate turntables. So CDJs are fine. I love them to death, use them. But it's something about going back to the feel of putting a needle on a record that I've missed for so many years that now I'm like, I can do it again, got my control vinyl. So it's just like mixing with turntables. So it feels great. You know, and a lot of people have their, oh, you're untracked, you're a digital DJ. I don't hit the sync button, I actually mix. And for me, I've traveled around the world with cases of records and carried crates of records for my whole career. So no one can say anything about,
right.
You know,
you paid
I paid my dues. Back is messed up to this day for carrying all those records. So it just makes life easier for me. And now I have the freedom to kind of go wherever I want to go with music because I can have so many records in one situation. So that's.
So what is typical DJ Terry Hunter? If people come to your residency or you play abroad, what can people expect from you?
Well, one, personally, I love all styles of music. You know, I hate it when people try to clamp you that you play deep house, you play soulful house, you play this. I'm from Chicago, so I play house music. I play good house music. I play house music with vocals. I play instrumentals. I play records that have melody. So to me, it's just, I think it got lost that the media has tried to separate the music and say you're this way or that way. I just play good house music, and I think people will enjoy it if they just open their ears. I think the media has the world trained that, oh, this is pop music, this is commercial music, this is tech house, this is deep house, soulful house. This is good music and bad music, and I play good music.
Right.
You know.
Cool. So what about your productions? Because you had a lot of big tunes in the track Wonderful,
yes.
Big Music back in the days,
Yes.
and some recent bangers as well.
Yeah.
So, what are your future projects?
Yeah, I'm working right now on an album. Well, not an album per se, more like an EP, 7, 8 songs. I just feel that it's not the right time to release a full-length album of myself because the industry is so single-based, but I don't want to put out consistent singles all the time. So I want people to see a little different side of Terry Hunter. So I think an EP will allow me to do that. And I think from there I'll get into a full album because I just got caught in a situation with house music to where you just got to put a single out. You got to keep putting tracks out. You got to keep putting tracks out. And then everybody else that I saw, which albums were great, will put albums out, and people never really paid attention to the albums in a whole. They was just going for whatever single they liked.
Right.
And so I kind of got caught up in that. And to me, I feel that for the fans that appreciate my music, they are owed another side of what I do. So I think I want to give them that with like a 7, 8 song EP. I'm also constantly putting records out on my label Tease Box, which I'm growing. Had a big record with Avery Sunshine. Now recently, Marsha Ambrosius from Floetry. We did a big record with her. It was a number 2 on Track Source for weeks. We didn't get to number 1, I was mad, but Louis Vega and my man Josh Milan was at the number 1, 2 spot to stop me from getting, at the number 1 spot. So, it's just that stuff. I'm looking to do some stuff with Julie McKnight. We spoke about it a few months ago at IPM, and we're here again at here right now at ADE. So hopefully we can collaborate on some things and just really work. I've got a lot of remixes coming out. Kenny Bobian for Ralph Gum.
A lot, man.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Working hard. Still working hard. Man.
Have to, man.
So now you're back in Amsterdam. It's been, how long has it been?
Woo, too long.
Too long.
Too long, man. I'm happy to be back.
For the Dutch viewers and the Dutch clubbers, what is your view on Amsterdam? How do you see Amsterdam?
Like I told Martin today when we was just walking through, man, I showed me how much I miss this country. It's warm, it's inviting. I just love the city. I missed it, man. And every time I came here, it was a great time, and I'm just happy to be back. And hopefully we can kind of end that drought of not being here for so long, man. But to me, it's one of the urban cities in Europe, man, that just have that vibe that I don't think too many countries have. Even in America, man, something about Amsterdam, it's like nothing else, you know. So.
Okay, well, last question. It's an important one, so think carefully.
Yes.
What is your favorite chicken dish?
That's a good one. My favorite chicken dish. I can't pick one. I would have to go barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. And then I would have to say Harold's Chicken.
Harold's Chicken?
It's a chain in Chicago.
I know that chain.
Yes.
That's the bucket with the bucket.
Yes, sir. It is not Kentucky. It is the best fried chicken you will ever taste. And it's a chain in Chicago, but you know, I'm trying to stay away from the fried foods. I'm trying to get my healthy on, you know.
Of course, man.
Baked chicken like we had today. So yeah, man. That's a good question. All kinds of chicken. I'm black. Come on.
All right. Thanks, man.
Man, thank you.
Good one.
Yes. Thank you.